My connection is lost. Let's go back again. Now we go to the wireless chapter. Okay, for the wireless chapter, our reproduct now has the Wi-Fi 6 way 2 with multi-MIMO technology. Okay, and very easy to configuration and management. Okay, on the re device, including the router, switch, access point, it can manage on the cloud and under the SON solution that we introduced yesterday. Right? Sorry, lost the connection again. You guys can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, okay. So our access point, we have the inward access point, selling access point, and outdoor access point. Even we have the wireless bridge. And all of them can manage under the cloud and under the SON solution. Here is access point segment, right? Access point segment to let the client connect. Okay, let me make some introduce about our access point. For the Wi-Fi 5, we have 4 models. RAP2200F, F meaning fast Ethernet, and RAP220E, this is gigabit Ethernet. Okay, this is inward access point. RAP120F, this one also the fast Ethernet, and another WAP model. RAP1200P. This is P. This is the PoE. We have one port PoE. This model support for LAN port. For LAN port. You can intune this onto the room and using the LAN port on the access point, connect to IP phone, connect to TV, connect to the laptop, like this scenario. And outdoor access point, now we have this model is end of sale. This model is end of sale. The new model here, let me introduce. Outdoor. This one also 100. This one is this is 2 new model of Wi-Fi 6. and Wi-Fi 5. Omnidirectional. Okay.
Excuse me, Kelvin.
Yes.
What is the difference of the antenna? Can you explain me this of the omnidirectional antenna and the array?
The wireless coverage will not be same, right? Let's see.
Se refiere a sectorial, ¿no?
Creo que sí, pero no sé cuántos grados de apertura tenga.
You can see this is array antenna. Let me make.
How many degrees is this? Do you know the number or?
I think
Yes.
in this section, is it omnidirectional antenna?
Oh yeah, I got
You can
this.
see they are different, right? They are different.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah, omnidirectional, and here is array.
In the omnidirectional antenna is 360 degrees.
Yes, yes. Right.
In the array antenna, how many degrees are the access point?
Do you have this number of how many degrees is for this model with array antenna?
Let me check. Let me check for you. And you can see here is it. Here is a two outdoor Wi-Fi 6 of the 6260G and 6262G. They are different, right? They are different. Different the antenna and different the design, right? This one is Wi-Fi 6, omnidirectional. This one is array antenna. Okay, let me show you. Oh, they are not mentioned here. Maybe I think I will give you the answer later.
Yes, don't worry. Thank you.
So we will continue. And the outdoor bridge, we have two models, EST 310 and EST 350. And this model support 5 kilometers. This model support 1 kilometer. Okay. And indoor Wi-Fi 6, this is only outdoor, right? And 2 indoor Wi-Fi 6, 226TZ and 226TE. What's the difference between two models? 226TE support 2.5 Z port, but 226TZ only support 1Z port. You can using this specification for the tender document to go for the project. Okay. And we also support the home Wi-Fi 5 model now. EW 300 Pro. This is Wi-Fi 4. This on Wi-Fi 4 only support 2.5Z, 2.4 C band. Okay. And this on the 2 model is Wi-Fi 5, AC Wi-Fi, and 2 model is AX Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi 6. Okay, Wi-Fi 6, and 2 Wi-Fi 5.
I have a question. Can we do mesh between the access point and home Wi-Fi?
No, we can mesh between home Wi-Fi and home Wi-Fi and access point and access point with access point.
Okay, so in between access point and home Wi-Fi, we cannot do a mesh.
Yes, and mesh is not support. Let me see.
And can we do roaming? L3?
Also no.
Okay.
No roaming.
Thank you.
Here is list of modem is not support mesh. Please take note. Okay, so how to configure the IP? Let me show you. To configure the IP, very easy. As I showed you yesterday about the SON, right? After SON finish, the Wi-Fi will be broadcast Wi-Fi SSID with configuration on the SON. Okay, you can see here. This is my network, my SON network that I made the demonstration yesterday, right? So how can we configure the access point, right? For the new access point, if you want for the first time to configuration access point, right? You just connect the access point to the network, right? And then you configure SON. After SON finish, the Wi-Fi also can broadcast SSID that you did it before, and now you want to adding more access point into the network. So how can you do, right? How can you do? Minutes. I will delete this asset. This one. Two ways to you configuration the Wi-Fi. Okay, the first way you can do on the cloud, and the second way you can do on the SON. Okay, let me like go to SON. Let me connect my phone first. Okay, you guys see my screen. Here's my phone. You can see my network is only one SSID, SON Wi-Fi, right? So here is SON Wi-Fi. Okay. Here is SON Wi-Fi. So now I want to create one more SSID. So how can I do? You can go to the network planning and go to Wi-Fi list, and click to this button to adding more SSID. For example, I want to create the guest. Guest is open, right? Guest is open. I click to adding more guest. Make the guest VLAN first. Change the DHCP option.
Hi, Kelvin. Sorry
Yes.
for too many questions, but
Okay, okay. Go ahead.
can you make a specific range for the DHCP for the IP address? Can you make IP range and a specific? I don't know how it is clear this point.
Sorry, what do you mean about the specific? I don't know.
For example, when you create the VLAN and you do the yes, I mean the subnet and the APA address, the range. For example, I want to create a range from the 100 to 255. I don't know how to say that.
Wait. Moment.
I mean the pool of the IP address.
IP range.
Yes.
Yes,
The
yes, people. Okay, yes, you can do it. You can do it. Like this. Here you can see the in the gateway we have some limitation. For example, the DHCP just only allow you to configuration the start IP. For example, now I want to this VLAN assign the IP for VLAN from start from 10. Start from 10, and I want to assign only 200 IP. It means from 10 to 200, from 10 to let me see. It's a bit confusing. 200 IP as means that 10 to 200, right? Yeah, it's, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, this one. If you want to assign only 200 IP address for VLAN, you can do this. You can do this. You
Okay.
just configuration the start IP and the IP count. You input the 200, and then
Okay.
DSP pool will be assigned the IP address from 10 to 210. Okay.
Okay. It's clear. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, back to Wi-Fi. Now I configuration the guest, and I select the VLAN guest, right? And here, if you want to configuration the layer 3 roaming, you can enable here. And the access point support Wi-Fi 6, you can enable here. By default, the Wi-Fi 6 is enabled by default. Okay. And the band storing is client will be prefer to access to 5G radio.
Excuse me, Kelvin. Excuse me.
Yes.
Can I generate another DHCP pool in the same name?
In the what?
Generate another DHCP pool in the same LAN.
Same LAN. Oh yes. Let me show you.
Other range.
You mean this one, right?
No. another DHCP.
DHCP. So the
It's okay. It's okay. Gracias, Baker. Thank you.
okay.
Do you mean to configure a range of IPs? For example, 192.168.1.2 to 192.168.1.100. This is range number 1 in the same LAN port. And the range number 2 is 192.168.1.101 to 200. Is that what you mean, sir?
If so, the answer is no. The
Yes.
RE is not support. You can go with the enterprise. Enterprise gateway support. You can do like this. Okay, let me check. We just create the new SSID, right? Here you can see we have the guest Wi-Fi. Okay, we have the guest Wi-Fi. Let me see. Okay. Correct the IP address, right? Correct the IP address. The guest VLAN here. Correct IP address. Okay. And the other one, oh, sorry. I want to make some explain about the guest. For the guest Wi-Fi, if you configuration on the cloud, then you don't need to create the access list, right? You don't need to create the access list for guest Wi-Fi. But if you configuration on the e-web on the cloud, you need to create the access list for guest Wi-Fi as well to control the guest connect to the resource, right? 92.160.20/4 and my network is 192.6. This is my PC, right? This is my PC. This is my phone IP address. let's check. Okay, start. Cannot my phone cannot connect to my PC, right? My PC internet. So it means the guest client cannot access to company resort, right? Only can access to internet. So how about the internet? Let me check. .com and start. And you can see can connect to internet as well, but cannot connect to company resource. Okay, that is a guest Wi-Fi. Let's continue. Okay, that is the guest Wi-Fi. And the healthy mode. It means if you enable the healthy mode, the power transmission, the transmission power will be reduced, right? Will be reduced. Okay, and you can select for on time or custom time based on the requirement. Okay, and load balancing, we have two types of load balancing. I believe yesterday Mr. Bakir already explained about this one, right? Two types of load balancing. The first type client load balancing based on client load balancing, and the second type is based on traffic load balancing. However, I prefer you to using the client base. It's better. Okay, better. And the group address to IP, right? First floor like this. Okay, it means I have two access point. I have two access point. Access point 1, access point 2. 50 client. Okay, and in this room, right? So with the client load balancing, the client will be connected to IP1 and IP2 with the same client number. For example, this IP will get 25, and this IP will get 25 client. Okay, with the load balancing, and without load balancing, maybe it got some like this. Without load balancing, maybe it was 20 client connect to IP1, and only 10 client connect to IP2. Okay, and the performance of IP1 will be reduced with 40 client. Okay, 40. That's why we prefer you using the client-based load balancing. Okay. So prefer client-based load balancing, and the minimum member is 2. Okay, minimum member is 2. and total the load balancing group is 32. We can create 32 member. Sorry, we can create 32 group, and minimum member is 2. That's the load balancing. Okay, second thing I want to show you is about the group. Okay, you have a lot of access point, right? You have a lot of access point, and the location of access point is different. For example, you have the 2 tower, right? Or 2 or the company land 2 floor, right? First floor and second floor of the building, right? And the first floor is finance department, and second floor is technical department, like this. So you want to group the access point of the finance and access point of the technical to divide to 2 groups. So how can you do? You can go to divide and access point and click to expand, and all access point by default belong to default group, and you can create a new group here. For example, I create a first floor, and the other group is second floor. Okay, so the group is great, but no member, right? No member. You need to move the access point to the member that you want. For example, I want to move this access point. I want to move this access point to first floor. So how can I do? I click here and choose the chain group, okay, and select the first floor. And if you see, the default group is now only 1 access point. The other ones go to first floor or left already. And back to Wi-Fi configuration. Wi-Fi list. You can see here is default group. The default group is 2 NSID, right? Let's see the first floor group. Oh, you can see the first floor group is automatic creates the new SSID. This is the default SSID. Let's see. See, you can see here. Here is a new SSID. Okay, here is a new SSID. Okay, now you can manage the IP for different location, right? You can create the same SSID name like the but different VLAN. Also, you can to layer 3 roaming, right? Layer 3 roaming like this, and yes, enable layer 3 roaming. Okay, the default group is SON Wi-Fi, and the first floor also SON Wi-Fi, but assign different IP address, right? Assign different IP address. Default VLAN. WIO already explained to you yesterday, and radio frequency. Okay, let me explain about radio frequency. Radio frequency will let you choose a country code, right? Country based on the country policy. For example, my country only allow 23 dBm, the power transmission. I don't know the country policy allow how many dBm. My country is allow lower 23 dBm. Wi-Fi transmission power. So I select my country, and for 2.4 channel Y, we recommend 20 megahertz. Okay, 20 megahertz. If you choose 40 megahertz, it's also okay, but you will got interference. You will got interference. So 20 megahertz is recommendation, and 5G recommend is 40. Okay. If you have the Wi-Fi 6, maybe you can choose the 80 to get the best performance of the Wi-Fi 6. And you can also configuration the clan count limits here for Earth channel. Okay. So kick-off threshold also we recommend around -7 dBm. Okay, it's okay. Right. So and might not be able to access internet with this total. Recommend -7. Okay, -7. This. Here is recommendation for radio frequency. For re-EMS, enable by default. If you want to configure re-EMS, you how can I say? You just connect the yes, the kick-off function work with the mesh, but no optimization. Let me do the optimization. Okay, you can see the optimization will be do a lot of the thing, right? Also adjust the channel and transmission power and sensitive. Sensitive, it means the roaming sensitive. Okay, and adjust about the interference, CCI and ACI. I don't know what this is. And the radio frequency, if you configuration for example like this, and let me make Example, the phone. The phone here connect to this access point, right? Connect to this access point. You stay here for 20 meters. The phone will get the signal 65 dBm. This signal is very strong, right? But now you move to here. 30 meters. And now the signal will go 80, like this, 80 dBm. Okay, so 80 dBm will be low, Effect to the wireless, the internet access, right? Maybe cannot play video, cannot watching the YouTube, right? Maybe you can read some the magazine, okay, and read some book like this. And now it move to here. It's 40, right? Here is 40 meters. 40 meters. Maybe now you get 85 dBm. But the phone still connect to access point. Okay, the phone still connect to access point. And now you cannot access to internet anymore, but the phone still connect to access point. So kick off threshold. This one is without kick off threshold, right? This is a situation without the kick off threshold. And after you enable kick off threshold and set 75, right? 75. If you move to 30 meters far from access point, and the mobile will get the signal with 80 dBm, and the access point will be kicked out. The connection. Okay, will be kicked out the connection. And the mobile maybe connect to the near another access point, yeah, with the better signal. Okay, is that clear about the kick-off threshold function?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. About the re-image, if you want to do the re-image, two way to do the re-image. The first way is scan on the application. Let me show you. Re-image like this. And now you scan to add the new IP, right? But I don't have the enough access point here because I have only one model 220E. The other one is 220F, and 220F is not support the mesh, so cannot make the demonstration now. And this one is the first way to do the mesh, and second way is that connect all access point to the gateway, and then connect by the UTP cable, right? After receive the configuration, and then you unplug the cable. and the mesh will be automatically changed to wireless. Okay. Now in the web, not available web. We just enable or disable mesh on the web. And the last indicator will let you enable or disable the last indicator on the access point. So you another thing. You can see here is my access point 220E, right? We have two Ethernet port. We have two Ethernet port. The default port is working as the one port. So yeah. Here is the default port. The LAN one. The LAN one working at the okay, you can see here is a LAN one. PoE, this LAN port is working at the one interface. You can see here one interface, and the other LAN 2 working at the external LAN port. For this port, you can connect to another PC or connect to the camera, for example, like this. You have access point here, right? Access point here. The LAN one. Connect to switch, right? Switch. Switch. The LAN one. And LAN 2, you can connect to the camera. This. Okay, LAN 2. And we can also assign the LAN 1 is VLAN 10, and LAN 2 we can assign the VLAN 20 like this. The CCTV VLAN. This is a RIP. Okay. You can using this Ethernet port to connect to CCTV or connect to another access point. Also can work. Okay, let me show you how to do this. Okay. Go to network, LAN, enable port VLAN. Okay. After that, assign the VLAN. For example, I assign VLAN 20. Disconnect. No VLAN 20. Okay. Now I want to assign the VLAN 20 for the LAN port. Oh, this access point offline. No connection. Okay, now. Okay. So now the PC or the camera IP connect to this LAN port will receive the IP address of the VLAN 20. The VLAN 20. That is the LAN port on the access port. Okay. For Mr. Victor question, access point is not support link aggregation now. You can, if you want to hire not support link aggregation now. Maybe later. But this moment is not support. And IP group already introduced, Wi-Fi configuration already. Multiple address ID also. Turn on, turn off load balancing. Already. WIO already explained yesterday. Layer 3 roaming also introduced. Oh, the whitelist and blacklist. The new version is support 256 members of the whitelist and blacklist, but the old version is only support. The new version is better. So what is a blacklist and whitelist management? We have two ways to configuration whitelist and blacklist. The first way is global blacklist and whitelist will be effect to own SSID in the network. If you choose the blacklist by, right? If you choose the blacklist by, the blacklist member cannot access to the Wi-Fi, even you have the Wi-Fi password, right? But you are in the blacklist, then you're not able to access to Wi-Fi anymore. Okay. And if you choose the whitelist, okay, if you choose the whitelist, and only the member in the whitelist can able to access to the Wi-Fi. That is clear for you. And the global blacklist and whitelist effect to own SSID. Okay, effect to own SSID. For some example, if you want to configuration the whitelist or blacklist based on SSID, you can choose the SSID base. Okay, and select the SSID. two configurations of blacklist and whitelist. Okay, if you select this added ID and to this, that is a blacklist and whitelist meaning. So that's all the access point configuration that I introduced to you.